Kicking the door down and putting everybody in their place is always good fun. Sometimes, however, something a little more subtle is required, and that's when stealth comes into play. There are some simple rules to getting the most out of stealth in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and that's what this video will be all about, using and mastering the stealth mechanics. My name is Nathan, welcome to This and That Gaming, let's get going. In any given area, even the middle of nowhere, there will be multiple places to hide from hostiles. These hiding places vary, but mostly they will consist of hay bales and dense bushes. Hay bales will often be found at the bottom of viewpoint climbs and other tall locations and will provide a quick way to get down other than climbing. When inside of a hay bale, you can't move and have to stay put to hide. If you try and move, Ivor will jump out of hiding and will become visible. You can still be effective when you are hiding in one though. Any enemies that are standing near the bale can be assassinated and will be pulled into the bale, which will hide the body. You can also whistle inside of a hay bale to draw enemies closer to assassinate. Look around before assassinating from a hay bale because enemies will see you pop out to kill their allies. Hiding in a bush has a lot more freedom because you can move freely as long as you don't leave the bush. When attempting to hide in a bush, there's a simple way to see if you are hidden or not. As Ivor crouches down, you will see a silver sheen appear on your character. This means that you are hidden. If there is no silver coating, you are either not fully in the bush or the plant you are trying to hide in isn't dense enough to conceal you. You can assassinate while hidden in a bush and Ivor will leave the body laying inside of the shrubbery. When in there, it will be considered hidden. Again, you'll want to look around before striking because distant guards will still see you attacking. Here's a little tip for hiding in a bush. Well, really hiding in general. When you are crouched, you can still dodge, and you can use this to clear short distances unseen. If you are hidden and need to get to another hiding spot, dodge towards it and slip into the new spot before the guards fully see you. While sneaking, it's important to know when you are about to be detected. This is why you want to watch for the detection indicator. If someone is starting to spot you, a crescent-shaped arrow will appear in the center of your screen. This is the detection indicator, and the arrow will point towards the person that is spotting you. The colors of the crescent will tell you how suspicious they are of you. White means they see you and are slightly interested in investigating. At this stage, they will slowly approach you and start shouting at you to stop. If you move far enough away or even just behind an object, they will give up the chase and return to where they were when they spotted you. The yellow crescent is a last resort that happens as the white arrow fills up. Time will slow and you will be given a chance to quickly kill the detector. The amount of time you are given to react is pretty short, so you'll have to act fast. If you don't kill the detector, the arrow will turn red. A red crescent means that someone is completely aware of your presence and that they will now attack you. Basically, if it's red, you're caught, and you will need to either kill the person before they alert their buds, or run away completely and hide for a while until they give up and return to being unaware of where you are. Your most lethal weapon while sneaking is the hidden blade. This handy-dandy utensil will kill unaware enemies if you are close enough, usually in one hit. The way to properly handle this weapon is to use the environment to your advantage. The hidden blade has a ton of environmental takedowns that will allow you to move around most places undetected while still eliminating the majority of the enemies. You can perform hidden blade kills around corners, behind low walls, from a bush, from a hay bale, from above, from below, and while sprinting. Each assassination will fill up a full adrenaline bar and will often kill in one hit. Keep an eye out for patrolling guards before attempting a kill. If you are fully detected, you cannot perform assassinations. To make these takedowns more effective, you'll want to put skill points into the gold-colored Raven tree, specifically into assassination damage and stealth damage. You can also unlock a skill called Advanced Assassination that will allow you to kill more difficult enemies in one hit too, as long as you get the timing on the attack right. Of course, if you don't want to specialize in stealth skills or otherwise just want a more casual experience, you can turn on Guaranteed Assassinations in the options menu under the Gameplay tab. This will allow you to always kill with an assassination regardless of your enemy's level. Hay bales, bushes, and benches are all very well, but in all honesty, the best place to hide is up. Just up. A lot of the time, the simplest way to go undetected is just to get above the enemy. Most enemies will not look up and check rooftops, so you will usually be pretty safe up there. While climbing up on the roofs, keep a lookout for ropes or beams to help you transition from one roof to another without having to climb down and then climb back up again. You'll also want to keep an eye out for archers in heavily guarded areas, because they usually pick the highest places to keep watch and will see you climbing up. A good general strategy is to use Odin's sight to see the archers through the walls and the roofs, and then eliminate them first. This will give you free reign over the rooftops, and you won't have to worry about getting spotted suddenly. If you can't find a good place to hide, climb. I'll level with you. Odin's sight is pretty absurd for how great it is. Really. I mean, like, really. When you are sneaking, you'll want to use this a lot, as it will highlight enemies in red through solid surfaces, meaning you will always know where guards are before you even get in a position to be seen. It's fantastic. It will also highlight things like locked doors and any item that can be broken with an arrow, like a pulley holding up a sack of rocks that's above a group of guards, just as an example. Use Odin's sight frequently. It'll help a lot. Well, that'll about do it for this video on tips for how to sneak around in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. If you have any questions or tips of your own, please drop them down in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I also stream every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. If you want to see some live action, there should be a link down in the description, so please go drop me a follow and we can chat about all things Assassin's Creed. Be well and take care of each other. See you next time.